Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Saisha, and on behalf of KRN Advisors, I'm pleased to welcome you all to today's webinar with KRN Heat Exchanger and Refrigeration Limited. From management, we have Mr. Santosh Kumar Yadav as Chairman and Managing Director. Hello, sir.
Yes, hello, ma'am.
We have Mr. Pawan Nawal as Chief Financial Officer. Hello, sir.
Hello.
We have Ms. Komal Yadav as Full-Time Director and KRN HVAC Private Limited. With that, I would now like to hand over the floor to Komal Yadav, ma'am, for opening remarks. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. It is a pleasure to connect with you and share an update on KRN's business opportunities we see ahead. Over the past few years, KRN has been steadily building a strong and more integrated HVAC business. From our core fin and tube capabilities, we have expanded into bar and plate, refrigeration components, bus AC, and complete HVAC solutions, allowing us to address a wider range of applications and customer requirements. We are also seeing increasing traction in international markets. Our exports business has been growing strongly, with KRN now serving customers across 14 countries and building a presence across North America, Europe, and UAE. The latest quarter saw exports growing 177% year-on-year, reflecting the increasing acceptance of our products and capabilities globally. At the same time, domestic opportunities remain broad, particularly across HVAC, refrigeration, data centers, industrial cooling, infrastructure, and mobility. Our investments in manufacturing capacity, backward integration, and product development are aimed at enabling us to participate more meaningfully across all these segments. The recent performance has reflected this broader opportunity, with consolidated revenue growing 119% year-on-year in the latest quarter. As we look ahead, our focus is on scaling the newer product categories, deepening our international presence, improving utilization of our manufacturing capabilities, and continuing to build a more diversified and scalable business. We would be happy to discuss these developments, our growth priorities, and the opportunities ahead during today's discussion. With that, let's begin the discussion.
Now, so investors, we will open the floor for Q&A session, and please raise your hand to ask the questions, or you may post your question in the chat box. To ensure that everyone gets an opportunity to interact with the management, we kindly request each participant to limit their questions to 2. Yes, Srini ma'am, please go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity. So my question is towards the data center front, that currently we can see that market is picking up more on a liquid cooling front. And in the previous course that we have mentioned that we are trying to move towards trying to add more products on that segment. And we did mention something regarding the development of the micro channel. So I wanted to understand that where have we reached from the liquid cooling front, considering our current product portfolio is very focused on the air cooling, and how do we expect the change in the product portfolio happening?
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So basically, once this air liquid will be maybe major segment in AI, especially AI data center. So it will be not like that air cooling will be finished. Air cooling will be continue, and of course, this liquid cooling will be add as a, maybe you can say secondary, first cooling and secondary cooling will be air cooling only. So our product will be continue. However, about micro channel, we are already developing, and by from now you can say around 1 year, this product will be in our portfolio. We will be start mass production. So as of now, we are working on machinery ordering. So maybe next 4 to 5 weeks from now, we will order the machine, and then we will wait for like everything will come, and then we will set up the production. So by 1 year within from now, we will add micro channel. Also, we are working on plate and plate injection, mainly for CDU unit as a PHE, but it will on very early stage. So first we will add microchannel, and then second product we will add PHE. And this our fin and tube will be continue in same data center and of course in other applications.
Also for the same products, do we expect the similar margin as of fin and bar, or the margins will be different?
Which product? Bar and plate?
Yeah, bar and plate as well. So the microchannel means that the liquid, the products that we are planning to launch in a liquid cooling plant, will they be fetching the similar margins as the same our current?
So in terms of like total product value, microchannel will be less, but margin will be remain same or slightly up because it is a new product for India market. As of now, there is no manufacturer for microchannel for commercial application. Of course, for automobile application, many manufacturer is there, but for commercial means the length is quite high, around 3 meter, or width is like 1.5 meters. So there is no manufacturer. So I think we will be the first manufacturer as of now. So of course, initially margin will be slightly up compared to our fin and tube, but total product will be less because it's completely aluminum. And bar and plate, of course, our margin is slightly up compared to our fin and tube.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Next question is from Mr. Veer. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, so my first question was that have you received any orders from new data center customers such as Vertiv? And my second question was last year data centers contributed around 15 to 16% of revenue, and earlier you guided towards doubling this business. So how do you see the data center segment contributing to total revenue in FY27? With this, what would be the expected split between domestic and export revenues for data center?
So Vertiv, we received the order for sample, and I think in next couple of weeks we will supply the sample. One sample will approve, then we will enter in mass production. So base, like as a vendor, we already entered. Our quality audit completed. They passed, so we can supply. And then now we received order for sample last week only. So in next 2-3 weeks we will supply the sample, and then once they will approve the sample, we'll enter in mass production. About data centers, so if you see last year, our Q1 data center business was around 20 crore. And but this last quarter we achieved around 65 crore. So you can say almost 3 times we increased. And in 65 crore, I think we have almost 20 to 30% from export side. So out of 65 crore, around 20% from export side. So it will be now export side, it will increase. Of course, domestic side will increase. So you can see if we assume just Q1, so around the year, I think we will be almost 3 times or 3.5 times total revenue from data center, including domestic and export.
Okay, thank you.
Next question is from Mr. Ganesh. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hi. So with regards to your subsidiary, KRN HVAC products, can you give me some flavor on how you are seeing the business in the next 3 to 5 years? Like, how can you scale it? What kind of margins will it have? What is the big picture really over there?
So now, whatever production will like increase is from HVAC only, because KRN is almost complete utilization of our capacity. So whatever increasing you see on quarter is from HVAC only. And what we said in earlier our all calls, this year we are going to achieve around 50% utilization, and next year 80% of this subsidiary. However, we are going to add one additional unit in same HVAC only, Bangalore. So we are planning to add this from now 1 year time, and that capacity will be like you can say on for same product for fin and tube and our backward integration sheet metal and header manifold. So it will start from 1 year from now. So that will be the additional capacity So maybe third year, if you see that also will add some revenue on top line, of course, bottom line. And about margins, so if you see our first quarter, we have now operating leverage, so it's going to increase, of course. Other than this, PLI and our RIPS, both incentive will also add in coming financial year. So it will be slightly upside from now. Of course, depreciation and our overhead are going to increase, but that also we will have operating leverage and it will be on upper side.
Got that. And can you similarly talk a bit more on similar lines, talk about the acquisition that you had made, Sphere Refrigeration Systems? Could you also, on similar lines, talk about that? How do you see that growing in the next 3 to 5 years?
So this bus AC business as of now is 1,000 crore for total India market, and this year we are planning to achieve around 10 to 15% of the total market share in this new venture, and we are in line with that. And the total industry growth is around 20 to 30%, especially on electric bus air conditioning. So we will able to achieve, I think, 30 to 40% of the growth year-on-year business from particularly bus air conditioning side.
Thank you, sir. Next question is from Mr. Deepak. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah, hi, Mr. Yadav. So
Yes,
I'm new to the company and industry. So just help me understand the industry size, how, who are the key players here, what is giving you an edge in export markets, and the kind of growth you are showing, phenomenal growth. So what is helping you get that growth?
So there is two market in HVAC, you can say, in India market. One is room air conditioning size, and we are almost zero particular in that segment. Another is the commercial side, so it's including data center and of course mobility, bus air conditioning, metro, and defense, and of course VRV. So that is we are mainly as a professional third party, or you can say other than OEM, we are the now I think largest manufacturer in India. So now we have did almost 350 crore from IPO, and now of course we have 350 crore from QIP. So we invested almost 700 crore from last 1.5 years. So now our infrastructure and our capability and capacity is quite good if you see compared to our other competitor or in industry. So that is good for us. And other side, if we talk about globally, so especially data center growth is, especially North America, is very good, and they have shortage of the heat exchanger. Also, if same manufacturer they are supplying to data center, then they are unable to supply to the other applications. So we have good forecast and good orders, especially from North America, and you see that in our export revenue. So I think from now 2-3 years it will be continue from data center good growth and other application as well. So for us, I think right time to expanding our capacity, and we have already capacity. So of course we will enjoy and we will have top line for sure. It will be continue.
तो यादव जी, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि इंडस्ट्री का साइज क्या है? So and who are your key customer? You supply to OEMs or you supply directly to the end consumer?
No, we supplying only OEM only, so it's our B2B only. And industry size, actually two size that I trying to saying. One is room air conditioning size. Room AC, so room AC we are not supplying. So other than because of same product they making as a heat exchanger as in room AC also. So industry size I think is unable to calculate. If we add room air conditioning, so maybe it's around 7,000 crore, 8,000 crore. But if we maybe divide in two part, commercial side, so maybe 2,000 crore, something like that as of now in India market, and export side is I think huge. So there is no data we have, but it's quite good numbers if compared to India market. And we are supplying.
2,000 crore is the size of the products which you produce?
No, only heat exchanger. Yes, heat exchanger.
So we have next question from Mr. Mohit. Please go ahead, sir.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, Mohit, you are audible.
Yadav ji, very good morning. Pratik this side, same team. Yadav ji, so the journey has been actually very inspirational. My first question is on margins. So Yadav ji, you have alluded many times that what is the reason we have been able to maintain our margins. I'm not wanting an answer there, but this quarter was very unusual. In fact, the best of the OEMs, they had to shed their margins in order to protect their business. But yet we are coming out so strong, in this kind of geopolitical uncertain scenario. So I'm just, trying to get one answer is that, is this 18 to 20% EBITDA margin band is certain, come what may? So whenever we look at this business, this is the bare minimum band we should look at in terms of EBITDA margin, Yadavji?
I think it will be remain same, or as per if you see our other things, like if you add PLI and of course, so it will be increase in next year for sure. And what you said, of course, war situation is there in globally. So if you see our like UAE export, of course, decrease compared to our last quarter, but we have good enough order from North America, so that's why we're able to maintain our export almost 3 times. So main reason to, I think, maintain this quarter, of course, we have operating leverage, then product mix from bar and plate and bus air conditioning, and then export also. Because our main customer, if you see in all facility, we have mainly from Daikin side only. So Daikin, we have like bottom line almost fixed. So there is no percentage on costing. But now new customer, we have good enough margin compared to our old margin. So that's why whatever we are not new customer adding or new product adding, so we have slightly up margin. Right, it will be, yeah.
Got it. No, but I would sincerely like to congratulate you, Yadavi, on creating this kind of a cycle-proof business. And in fact, I wanted to congratulate you on bringing Concall also, because this is actually a very good pursuit to bring the next generation right at this stage. Yadavi, my second question is on, now we are in fact aspiring for a Bangalore facility also. So, from HR point of view, from talent hiring point of view, how ready you think the organization is? Because probably so far you have done tireless work, to bring this organization to this scale. But यहाँ से अगर हमें multi-geography, multi-product company हम बन रहे हैं, so you think that we need to, add more people on our bench and probably premium talent also, and are we doing something on that part?
No, I think we are working on same way. So if you see last 6 months, I think we in staff, I think we added almost 200 new people, including HOD. And we have now SAP system as S4HANA. So that is also completely mature now. So we will run as a corporate office from Nimrana only, but only production team will be there. So like we have man HOD and man team working from here as a machine ordering or construction and everything, but working team will be there only. So purchase and of course design, everything we will control from Nimrana only, but as a working, because we have limited customer in South India, maybe 10 to 12 only. So we will have their product portfolio already. So based on that, we will order machine from here only. And of course, we will already have maybe from next 1 or 2 months, our operation head will be for Bangalore. We are looking nearby people only. So once we will have an operation, so from now we can hire the slowly people for next 1 year, and we will give the training in Nimrana only, and then we will send after 1 year once operation will start. And man as a corporate, we will control from Bangalore only. So SAP will be remain same in Bangalore also. So we can have common MIS for all plant. And of course, the sourcing and designing, and then we have all in SAP only. So now that is already on the system in place.
Okay. Any other top level hiring you are looking to add to your team, Yadavi?
No, I think now all HOD we have in place. The operation had only 1 vacancy for Bangalore facility. We just, I think last week we opened.
Got it. I have more questions, Yadavi. I'll join back with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Next question is from Mr. Darshil Jhaveri. Please go ahead, sir.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much for taking my question, sir. Firstly, congratulations on a really great set of results, sir. So I just wanted to know, like, a performance has been really great this quarter, sir. But as you alluded, some orders from UAE could not happen. So I just wanted to know, like, in the next coming quarters, we can do even better than this, right? Because of the war, some orders would have been, maybe the first few months would have been affected. Is the situation normal, and can we, have better results going forward because of the higher order execution from Middle East?
Yeah, our planning is like that only. So quarter on quarter, each quarter on quarter base, you will see the I think better top line, and we have now enough order in particular in heat exchanger. Of course, bus AC, bar and plate, and refrigeration. Yet to we have to add some more customers, but as a fin and tube, I think we have enough order and enough customers.
Oh, that's really great to hear, sir. And I just wanted to know, like, how do you look at our finance costs, right? Because the facilities are now online, our working capital also increased. So, how do you see that moving ahead, sir, the debt and the finance cost?
So I think this now we have CFO, so Pawan will reply this question, maybe about finance cost.
Yeah, so we are looking for the alternative methods of financing also and extending our working capital cycle through different, like we are going for the factoring for export customers, and we are using the other platforms for working capital support. So our finance cost will be, you can say, lesser in terms of better management through different processes.
Okay, that's really great. So yeah, and so just wanted to know FY28 when we have 50% utilization, what kind of revenue can we expect from our all facilities by region?
So our guideline, the old one is around 1,000 crore plus we will achieve this year.
Yeah, no, sir, I'm asking about FY28, sir.
So 28, it will be 80% utilization. So I think that you can calculate.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's it from me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next question is from Disha. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir, for this opportunity. Couple of questions, sir. For our new subsidiary business, sir, what has been the capacity utilization in the first quarter?
So this I think we not calculated in terms of capacity, but this financial year we will have target to around 50%, but particularly quarter I think we didn't calculate. So maybe that we will check and maybe reply to you. Yeah, but this year we are planning to achieve around 50% of this new facility.
Okay, fine. The next question is on our export contribution. So export business saw very big growth this quarter, sir. How do you see the overall contribution for this year, and where do you see this number going to in the next 2 to 3 years?
So as I said before, maybe earlier call also, so this year our planning to achieve just double the number in terms of export. So last year we achieved I think 100 crore, and this year we are planning to achieve around 200 crore of the export, including all segment like Europe, USA, and of course North America. And in next 3 years in fin and tube, our planning is still same. We will to achieve around 50% of the revenue from export only for fin and tube segment.
So just the last question for the data center business, what are the current products that we are supplying, and what sort of new products are we planning to venture into, and what is the current order book for this segment?
So this, of course, we have only one product as of now, fin and tube heat exchanger that we are supplying to data centers. So there is 2 segments, one chiller side and then indoor side. So both we are supplying to OEMs, and we are going to add one new product in 1 year. It's called micro channel. That is also will go to data center for chiller side. And third one is the plate and plate heat exchanger. That is still timeline we don't have, but we are working on same product that will go to the CDU for indoor side. And about order booking, as we said before also, we are rolling actually. So maybe we have only 1 month order booking, but we have rolling, like once they order open only for 20 days to firm PO. But that forecast, of course, we have some from some of customers for 6 months. So order booking, I think not valid for us.
Next question is from research team. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Thank you for
So
the
sorry to interrupt. May I request you to please speak out your name?
Yeah, hi. After this side from ID India Family Office. Thank you for the opportunity. My first question is, what is the gestation period of a new plant to have for us?
Can you repeat your question?
So yeah, what is the gestation period of a new plant to have for us?
So it will be from now 1 year.
1 year. And we are in an nascent phase to utilize our second plant, which is, I think, 5 times bigger than our first one, correct?
Yes.
So, wouldn't it be too early to, let's say, start the talk for the third plant into Bangalore and get the land allocated in the Rajasthan itself?
No. So this year for this new facility, we are going to achieve 50% utilization. And next year, we are going to achieve 80% of the utilization from new facility. But for South India, we have requests from our existing customer because of logistic and being a big product. So they are asking to come in South India. So that's why we are planning to South India our new facility to control their especially logistic cost. And of course, there are some norms, especially in big OEMs. Keep particular purchase like is maybe cross some particular amount, so then they have to be asking vendor nearby. So we have already 100 crore should be around business from Bangalore only. So next year, from now, it will take at least 1 year. So till that, our capacity almost 80% utilization also from this facility. So then we can add our 9 new top line from Bangalore only.
Got it. And our first plant is having a capacity around 600 revenue generation, correct?
No, 400. 600 means there is interbilling, so it seems 600, but the top line is 400 only.
Okay, got it.
Next question is from Mr. Shashikant. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. Am I audible?
Yes, Shashikant, you are audible.
So, sir, my first question is about the DC segment, data center segment that we are targeting in North America. So, who are the major, competitors in that space, particularly in North America, and how we are competing with them? I mean, on margin front, or on this is the first question, right?
So actually in North America, especially they are local manufacturer only, like Modine and Direct Coil and maybe Can Coil in Canada base also. So I know only 3-4 competitors there. But their manufacturing capacity and requirement, I think there is the gap because data center requirement in last 1 year is increased lot. So they have to supply to other application and then they are able to supply to some quantity to data center. So that's why we have good chance, and we have almost 2-3 customers on board already, and we already started since last 3 or 4 months. So if they are able to add new capacity, then of course they need some time, maybe 1 year or 2 years for their local manufacturing. So that's why we have a good chance, and of course I think at least if we are not saving to them, including duty, then of course we can give better lead time. And of course, price, I think we are going to save some money because on our product as of now, on North America, have 20, especially on USA, we have 25, we are paying 25% duty on the customer paying. So that margin is maybe enter in duty only. But still, with better lead time, we are able to give or we are able to get some new orders, or already we have orders.
Okay, sir. So just an extension of that question. So how we are approaching that market? I mean, through local distribution channel, or we are building our own distribution channel there to approach the new, opportunities in DC?
So we have one export president for particular that position, and we do each year one exhibition also in USA. It's called AHR Expo. So every February or March, there is one exhibition. So we participate particularly in that exhibition, and we have all leads also. And then now we have already customers. So maybe if they search on database key who supplying to North America, particular that segment, so some customer approaching us. And of course, our president have good experience, particularly in fin and tube. I think almost 7 or 8 year experience in other competitor. So now we on board since last 1.5 years.
Okay, sir. My second question is about the peak revenue at 80% capacity utilization in FY28. What could it be that figure?
So numbers, of course, I can't describe on call, but you can calculate based on capacity. It will be remain same.
Next question is from Ms. Bhavna Singh. Please go ahead, ma'am. Ms. Bhavna?
Hi, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Hi. Thank you, Mr. Yadav, for the questions. I just have two questions, one on the export front and the second one on the margin one. So I just noticed that most of your raw material is your aluminum and other metals, which does have a price volatility in their nature. So just wanted to understand how do you maintain that? Are they easy to pass on to the customers 100%, or do we have to take up the load for that also? Or do we keep inventory, or how do we manage to come to a stable margin?
So I think in all call we replied that question. So we have with all our customers we have price contract linked to metal price only. So we have last quarter average for LME copper, LME aluminum, and USD to INR. So all three things we can able to pass easily to our customer quarter-on-quarter basis. So we always keep 2.5 month inventory and sometime 2 week maybe you can say on transit. So we also I think receive it particular on inflation maybe after 3 months only, and then we have new price contract, so we can easily pass on. I think this is the answer.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. And the second question is on the export front. So your major markets are Middle East, America, and Europe. And are we expected to see the same mix going forward also in your export share? And in the recent time, there was some order delay because of the Middle East war. So any clarity and thought process and outlook on that?
So this year, I think, of course, from UAE side, total what we achieved in last year, of course, this year there will be decline for sure. But we will have more revenue, or especially you can say percentage of revenue from North America only, and then second Europe, and then rest from UAE. And compared to last year, we are going to achieve almost double. So you can say main growth we will receive from North America.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. That's all from my side.
Okay.
Next question is from Ms. Heta Vora. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Yadav sir, congratulations on great set of numbers, sir. Amazing numbers. I just wanted to understand what would be the revenue potential from this Bangalore plant. I understand it's still 1 year away, but do you have any estimate to which you'll be proceeding with this plant?
Actually, once it will start, so we will have same customer from whom we are supplying from this facility only. So you can say just transfer of the capacity on early maybe 1 year. And then, of course, whatever percentage growth will be there from same customer, then will be the add. But still, we are asking to our customer, of course, what they will buy in next 5 years. So this strategy is still maybe under consideration. So maybe next quarter call, we can maybe able to describe it.
Okay, understood. And so is there any progress on our, railways segment side? We plan to start deliveries from this Q2 FY27, right?
So this bar and plate?
Yes.
Yeah, bar and plate, we already, we have tender in, I think, last 2-3 weeks. So we are L1, but still we didn't receive the PO. Some small PO, of course, we received, I think 2-3 crore that we already supplied. But other OEM also we have on board from bar and plate. So this year we are planning to achieve around 40 to 50 crore from this business.
Okay. So is it the case that Q1 also had largely revenue from Finentube and
Yes.
not the newer products?
Mainly, of course, Finentube is still, but other products also have revenue like bus AC, refrigeration, and bar and plate.
So could
That data I don't have maybe in split, so maybe I will take from finance and then update you.
Next question is from Mr. Abhisar Jain. Please go ahead, sir.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, Abhisarji, I can hear.
Yes. Hi. Sir, I just wanted to know on these product businesses that we are now have in place, and we are ramping up the bus AC, the refrigeration, and the bar and plate, apart from our previous niche, which we already have in heat exchanger. So in these three businesses, you have also acquired the team from Sphere Refrigeration earlier, through their addition. So what are our plans from a 3-year, 5-year perspective? How big this business can be, and how big this market is basically in India and exports?
So particularly bar and plate, of course, main revenue we are expecting from Indian Railway and other than other OEM. So I think now we are on right track. This year we maybe plan to reach around 40 to 5 crore of the top line, and then it will be growth will be there maybe 22 or maybe 30 to 40% of particular bar and plate, and we have capacity around 150 or 200 crore only. And about refrigeration, this year we are going to achieve around 150 crore to product mix of all 4 product mix, and then it will be growth also 40% plus, because we are going to add some big OEM on board, and as well as some growth from our existing customer. About bus air conditioning also, this year we are going to achieve around 50% market share, and then 30 to 40% growth will be there, because market is 1,000 crore, and itself market growing on 30% plus, especially on electric bus air conditioning.
Right, sir. That's very helpful. And sir, if I'm not wrong, the gross margins in these products businesses is higher than our coil and heat exchanger business, right?
Bar and plate and bus air conditioning, of course, slightly up, but refrigeration is slightly down.
Understood. So second is on the export strategy. So I understand that we have a dedicated now sales team for exports, and we are seeing a big jump in exports, and that's why we were able to make up for even the lost exports from Middle East. But sir, the market there is extremely huge. I was looking at Modine's number, the US competitor to same products like yours, and they did some 300 million plus sales in one quarter in Q1 on data center, and another 250 million in HVAC. This is just one quarter number. So the market out there is so huge. So Yadavji, what is your plan to kind of attack this market and get a decent, large enough market share? Do you need some facility outside? What would you need to do decent enough big numbers there in 3-5 years? I'm not asking for this year or next year.
No, I understand your question. So if you see, Abhisarji, actually our product is quite technical. It's not catalog item and not the injection molding part. We can maybe just increase the 3-4 times in single year. So before to increase the good numbers, we need good infra. So I think we are on right track. So last year or maybe till now we achieved made a good infra, particularly to mind to keep in key, we can able to increase our export. And if you see compared to last year, this year we are saying we are going to achieve almost double. And in next 3 years, we are saying we will able to achieve, I think, 50% of the revenue for Finentube from export only. So we are working on same. We have now team, of course, from US side. Earlier we thought we can have our warehouse come office in USA, but honestly, due to the Trump mind every day changing, so we are now pause mode. So once Trump will settle down, then of course we will see something in USA. Especially we will start with warehousing and sales office, and then based on market requirement, we will do the needful.
Right, sir. Sir, one question more. Can I ask?
Yeah, you can ask.
Yes. So, sir, I think we have also taken some land parcels in Rajasthan for further expansion. One of them, I saw the notification the deal was signed, and maybe you're looking for one or two more. So, what would be the plans there, and would you shift these product like bus AC and other facilities there for a dedicated setup?
Yeah, like plan we are discussed with our team. So after 1 year, we feel ki bus AC capacity like our will be short because they need some quite big space. So that's why we bought one new land and we are making building in next 1 year time from now. So we will shift complete bus air conditioning operation in new facility, and also we are adding railway complete HVAC system on same facility. So we already have now railway team on board, and we are now participating in tender. So we already got, I think last week, 2 numbers as a development for complete cab air conditioning from BLW. So I think next 2-3 months we will complete that process, and once we will as a approved vendor, then we can able to supply complete HVAC system. We start from cab air conditioning, then complete HVAC system for Indian Railway, and then of course we will enter slowly in Vande Bharat and then metro, but it will take from now, I think, 1.5 years. So this new facility we will have as a complete assembly setup for bus air conditioning and of course Indian Railway.
Thank you, Abhisar sir. Next question is from Shatrughan Khanna. Please go ahead, sir. Shatrughan sir. Okay, we will move forward. Next question is from Mr. Parth Dalia. Please go ahead.
Hi, as you expand your product lines via your massive expansion, are you adding micro-channel heat exchangers as well? That kind of reduces your reliance on volatile copper commodities as well, right? So is there in the plan, are global OEMs also pushing you to add that?
Yes, I think in the earlier question I replied that. So micro-channel in next 1 year in our portfolio. We already working on that. Now we are at stage of the machine ordering.
Understood. And secondly, on let's say, this question pertains to a longer term opportunity, right? You mentioned about your commercial HVAC opportunities in buses and data centers. Are there any potential newer business opportunities that you kind of envisage over the next 5 years? Let's say you mentioned defense as well. Anything that's on the cards?
No, in HVAC, I think commercial heat exchanger we have now almost all except this micro channel and plate exchanger. So that both we are working on both heat exchanger. Now complete product, we already added this complete refrigeration unit, and then ammonia unit, then dry air cooler, and then bus air conditioning, and then railway, and of course defense and railway we are working. So you can see commercial complete HVAC system. Of course, we are on the same line, and then as a product, we have backward integration for our backward integration like sheet metal and manifolds, and then of course all heat exchanger. So till next 3 years, this is the plan only.
Got it. And what was your comment on defense? I missed that.
No, defense will be HVAC system only as of now.
Understood. All right. Thank you so much.
Participants, due to time constraints, we will take this as our last question and conclude the call for today. Thank you everyone for your time and participation. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us at research@directkirinadvisors.com. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you, all the participants.
Thank you.
Goodbye.